Well, hello, this is Mama Tamsin back at you with, yes, another session of frying chicken. The last session I showed you all was a different way, my basic way of frying chicken. This one here comes out a lot more like KFC with a super extra crunchy coat, and I'll put in the description of how I made this. However, I wanted to show you all how this comes out. I'm going to turn the fire off first. It's done. So I wanted to show you guys what that looks like. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to move it over here. Pastor Marshall's upstairs. I know he smells his chicken cooking. And this is a once a month thing. It's even that. Look at this. You guys look at that. It reminds you of KFC. It's not KFC, okay? I'm not claiming that. However, these big old healthy drums. Okay, that little guy comes out. And this one, I used what I had in the cabinet, which was half vegetable oil and half of some leftover peanut oil. Okay, now let's take this guy out and then just kind of hold it, give it a tap. And you want to set your drums up like this so that that excess remaining oil comes off, okay? Now, let's put the lid on that. Look at that. My. Look at with some you know, rice, whatever you guys want, mashed potatoes, gravy. Just eat it like this, maybe with some fruit. But again, this is Pastor Marshall's favorite treat, and yeah, we do it probably about once a month or so. Now, I had just 2 batches today because it's just the 4 of us here, and I'm sure this chicken is going to disappear, so I'm going to snag one before it does, because again, Seth loves the fried chicken. So anyways, the way that I do this is, as in the last video, I started with a clean rinsed chicken. Here's the 2 ingredients that you're going to need simply for this extra crispy, crunchy fried chicken. Okay, it doesn't have the Lawry's seasoning salts and things. This is what you do. It's the Kinkelman, and I get the less sodium, okay, and ground paprika. You can get the smoked paprika, but just regular ground, that's it. This is so simple. You're going to get a bowl, a big bowl. You're going to sprinkle some of this in, toss it in with your clean chicken legs. Then you're going to put a copious, that means a lot, a copious amount of that ground paprika. And there's something within this Kinkelman that causes this, that flaky binding type texture. I don't know what it is, but I learned it on another video, and I do it occasionally. I don't always do the chicken like this. The other rendition is a lot easier. Why? Because this is double dipped. So after you coat your chicken in that bowl, okay, with these seasonings, you're going to put it in, I'm using a plastic bag, non-scented, okay. You're going to put that chicken in about 4 to 6 cups of flour. You're going to want more flour in this recipe. You put your little chicken legs in, and remember last time what we did? We gave it a shake it around, and I took it back out, and at that point I fried it. But at this point, for the double coated extra crispy, y'all are going to get another container of cold water, like a bin, or you can fill your sink up here with cold water, and you're going to dip that chicken once. I know it sounds crazy. In cold water, real quick, for just a couple seconds. You're going to take it back out of that cold water and stick it back in this bag and go ahead and shake it again. It's called the double dipping thing, and then you have your bag like I showed you last time, and you just give it a toss. This has already been tossed, and it's ready to go into my next batch of oil. And you're going to toss it around really well, and it is going to create that really heavy, thick, binding, crunchy coat that you see here. And remember, you want screaming hot oil. You don't want it on low, because this coat will go ahead and fall right off, and you want to avoid that. Sometimes it takes practice doing this, but look at that. Crunchy. Oh my gosh. Country fried chicken. And take it easy on this soy sauce the first time, because you don't want to over salt it. Don't put any pepper. Don't do anything. So again, that's the way I make my double coated crunchy fried chicken. And I hope that you guys like it. Again, please don't eat a heavy fried diet constantly. But this right here, a little treat that I like to make for the family. Pastor Marshall is super happy. But yeah, we got to watch our cholesterol and all that good stuff. And make sure you, if you want healthy, just do chicken, do some fruit, do a side green salad. You don't got to do all the mashed potatoes, gravy, and all that stuff. Okay? But anyways, this is Mama Tamsin. And thank you for coming back into my kitchen for the double fried crunchy chicken. And I think I might enjoy a piece of this for lunch with a salad. Okay, hey, God bless you. Do all things as unto the Lord. All right, amen.